It's Ash Wednesday again, and we look forward to this opportunity to grow rich in grace. Lent is a time that reminds us of our mortality, the reality of our mortality. And that's why we use ashes, which are sacramentals, which remind us of the phrase that is often still repeated on Ash Wednesday when the minister who imposes ashes, the priest or the minister, and says the words, "Remember you are dust, and into dust you shall return." A sobering thought, but also something that levels us, brings us closer to the ground, makes us more humble. You know, the origin of that word, humility, comes from the word soil. Soil is, of course, is what we think of when we think of burial. Soil is what we think of also when we think of growth. For it's out of the soil that God can draw so much. So I would say if there is a phrase for Ash Wednesday, for all of Lent, it's all about letting God and letting go. Letting God do the good work of planting the seed, watering the grain that He's put into the ground of our spiritual lives, wherever our spiritual lives may be. That's where God meets us, to go with the grace of this season. So if you do get ashes on Ash Wednesday, and I encourage you to do that, see it as an opportunity to open up your heart to the wonderful watering richness of God's grace, to take that dry soil and to actually plant that seed of faith that can grow when God's light shines on it. Happy Lent.